What's up, everybody? It's your boy C Sims, and this is That Comic Show. We've had a very great year with Marvel. Marvel has given us 3 great movies, and these movies have been emotional in nature. First movie that we got was Black Panther, first African-American comic book movie in the modern era. Huge success, roller coaster ride of emotions. Then we got Infinity War. In my opinion, one of the greatest movies ever made. Hands down, period. I'll debate anybody who says different. Once again, roller coaster of emotions. Then we got Ant-Man and the Wasp. First time we seen a female lead the majority of the movie. I thought it was a great addition to the comic book genre, great addition to the MCU. Especially at the end, roller coaster. Obviously, Marvel has been messing with our emotions this entire time in 2018. Now we finally step into 2019 with Captain Marvel, and we get our first glimpse in our first official trailer, teaser, doesn't really matter, still, first official. And I am so excited about this because there are so many different Easter eggs that we saw in this trailer. I cannot wait to go into it. So, let's not even waste no more time. Let's take a look at it.
War is a universal language. I know a renegade soldier when I see one. Never occurred to me that one might come from above. Space invasion, big car chase. Truth be told, I was ready to hang it up till I met you today. So you're not from around here?
It's hard to explain. I keep having these memories. I see flashes. I think I had a life here. But I can't tell if it's real.
We have no idea what threats are out there. We can't do this alone. We need you.
I'm not what you think I am.
Now, this trailer actually starts with Carol Danvers falling from the sky. Carol Danvers is actually the name of the character that we're actually going to be taking a look at, which is Captain Marvel. She falls from the sky and she lands on Earth, and she is landing directly into Blockbuster Video. Now, for those who don't know what Blockbuster Video is, this is where we used to go to watch our movies. We didn't have Netflix, we didn't have streaming, we didn't have Redbox, we didn't have any of those things. We had to go to Blockbuster Video with a Blockbuster card, get our video, pay for our video, and then return it in a certain time frame. In fact, I still have my Blockbuster card. Don't judge me. But we see her land there, and obviously we are knowing exactly where we are in Earth's history. We are in the 90s. It's going to be very interesting to see where they actually put everything together. Well, we see a little bit of her origins. She's from space, but she remembers her past. She remembers that she's part of the Air Force, which she is. She also remembers that she was a little girl here on Earth. Her story kind of matches with Star-Lord's story, where he lived here on Earth, he had a life here on Earth, he had a childhood on Earth, and then he went up into space. It looks like that's the same thing with Carol Danvers. If we look at the comic book pretty much does the same thing. She's engineered up there in space, and she becomes super powerful. She takes the powers of the original Captain Marvel. And it's going to be interesting to see if they even connect that story thread. Another thing to look at is the very fact that we see new villains in this movie. Now, the ultimate villain is, of course, Thanos. But there's also another entity that is in the universe known as the Skrull. The Skrull are evil creatures that can morph and transform into anyone. We see a scene here in the trailer where she looks at this little old lady, the old lady smiles at her, and she socks him in the face. Obviously, we're going to be dealing with some shift changers, and we're going to be dealing with some creatures, Skrulls, that are actually embedded in society. It makes you question, it makes you guess, well, what and how long have they been walking among us? Are they some of the Avengers? Are they some of our elected officials? Why didn't they do nothing this entire time? How come they've been quiet this entire time? Were they waiting for Thanos to do his thing, and then once that all blew over, they can come in and do their thing? So many questions, so little time, and hopefully we have about 3-4 months to actually answer most of those questions. As the trailer goes on, we see that she is actually on Xandar. And Xandar we see in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, where we see the characters of Xandar. We see the Nova Corps. I'm assuming that we're going to get Nova Prime. And in fact, there is a part in the trailer where I think we see Nova Prime. It's going to be very interesting to get that character. It's going to be very interesting to get that part of the universe. We have been waiting for the cosmic part of the universe, and they have been talking about that Phase 4 of the MCU is going to be mostly cosmic. I'm done on Earth. I'm finished with Earth. Let's get to space. We also see a couple of things also. We see a young Nick Fury, and we also see a young Agent Coulson. So we're seeing the beginnings of S.H.I.E.L.D. and who S.H.I.E.L.D. had become. Not talking about S.H.I.E.L.D. from the Captain America glory days, but we're talking about S.H.I.E.L.D. before it became what it was back in Winter Soldier. It's going to be very interesting to see how they take this and how they go with this character. But I can tell you right now, this trailer looked amazing. It looked like that we're going to get to see the most powerful creature in the MCU in Captain Marvel. I mean, they're saying that she is stronger than Thanos, and we're going to see her in the next Avengers movie. So it's going to be very good to see them explain her powers fully and then see her in action. There was another thing that we didn't get a chance to see, but we did see in some of the set visits. We see Ronan the Accuser, and we see Korath. Now, both of these characters were in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, so we're going to see them again. Once again, guys, please take close note and pay close attention to this trailer. This trailer is very quick, it's only a minute long, but it tells us a lot of stuff regarding this character. I can't wait to see this movie. I know you guys cannot wait to see this as well. We have a couple months before this movie drops, and I know for sure we are going to be taking on a ride yet again from Marvel. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you check this out. It's only here for a little bit, and you know that we're going to get some more trailers leading up to it and get some more insight of the characters that we're going to be seeing. This is your boy Sam's. This is That Comic Show. Sam's out. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you can know when we drop new stuff.